How's it going? This is Tim. Hope y'all have had a great weekend so far. But I just got done. In case you guys don't know, I am a musician and I'm a guitarist, and I play in a rock and roll band on the weekends, and sometimes I do some traveling. But I had to play Friday and Saturday, so I was pretty beat. But I did manage to get to the Walmart and pick up on the new Heritage. I haven't got a chance to get into those yet, but I really like the 71 design. This is kind of a collector's set. I know Heritage is really hard to pull anything good out of, but we'll see if we can get lucky today. I got two hanger boxes, and that's what they look like here. There's the bottom. There's the side, 2020. There's the top. Look for the scratch offs, 71 scratch offs. I remember those. I was a kid opening these. I opened a lot of 71. And here's what they originally looked like. These are real ones. And they, as you can see, there's a lot of white that shows around the borders. That was the problem with these cards. Any kind of handling would just create cracking. But a really cool design. The only thing I did not like about the design was the stat column. They only had their previous season. They did have their lifetime, but they left room for bios and stuff. In this case, it's Maury Wills, but really cool cards. I just really like the old style photos. There's Fergie Jenkins. That's a pretty nice card. I mean, it's not too bad. There's a little bit of wear on them, but I mean, that's what you're looking at when you got 71s. These are actual 71s. It'd be nice to pull out one. There's a Steve Carlton. This one's in pretty rough shape. Here's a Joe Torre. I have quite a bit of them. I have a lot of them, even from when I was a kid. There's Bob Gibson. That one's seen some better days. Look at all the paper loss there. The World Champions from 1970, right there, the Baltimore Orioles with Earl Weaver. And there's a nice card, Tom Seaver. You can see a bit of creasing going on there, but still a nice card to have. Home run leaders cards. I always like those because you got like 3 stars in one. As a kid, I'm like, oh, wow, awesome. Because I really liked the Reds back then because of the Johnny Bench and Tony Perez, and I like the Cubs because of Ron Santo and Billy Williams, and you got Joe Morgan here with the Astros. And this was back when the Astros were a good, clean team. I'm just kidding. But anyways, let's look at some old 71s. Now we're going to break out the new ones. We're going to start with the one hanger box first, I guess. Do the hangers first. And I know we got to look for, we have to look for the parallel cards and the high number cards. I know it's from 401, cards 401 and higher are SPs, short printed cards. So we'll make sure we look for those and any kind of other decent. Oh, look at this pack. I don't know where to open it. I can't grab it there. Man, cannot find the edge. There we go. Tough pack to open for some reason, but I picked these up at Walmart. There's our first card. This is what you get in a hanger box, which is, I think, is probably the best deal, best bang for the buck. I mean, you get 72 cards out of a blaster box like this, but out of these you will get, how many cards was that? 35. You get 35 trading cards there. So you get a little bit, you get 72 and only 70, but you know, one's 20 bucks and the other one's like 10. So there's Domingo Santana, Freddie Freeman. We're going to look at these first, then we'll go back. There's Gio Urshela, Anthony Rizzo, which is not a high number, Ryan Braun, Brandon Nemo, which I have a feeling is not. Okay. Michael Conforto. Mike Soroka with the Gold Cup cards. Nice. Now, these are facsimile autographs, and we've got to look for ones with no autograph because those are a short print too. There's Harrison Bader. Luis Severino. Sad to say he's going to have Tommy John surgery, so I guess all those autograph cards of him I'm going to have to, are going to take a hit. There's Seth Lugo. Ahmad Rosario. I'm glad they got an action shot of him. There's the rookie stars. There's Hunter Harvey and Dylan Tate. Of course, we're looking for the top 5. Jerkson Profar. Cesar Hernandez. Adam Plutko. Carlos Santana. Not the guitarist. Jermaine Marquez. Polo Grounds, 1954. There's the catch from Willie Mays right there. See, they've colored it. There's Cal Quantrill. And then these World Series cards, which are cool. National League Championship Series, National Celebrate. Their big win, and congrats to them still. There's Sandy Alcantara, All-Star from last year. There's Paxton from game number 5. Chad Pinder, I've not heard of him. And Ketel Marte. That could be a short print there. There's Michael Givens, Mike Leake, Adam Frazier, Jarlin Garcia. There's a lot of guys I haven't heard of. There's Scott Kingery. Heard of him. This feels weird. This could be a reverse. I'm not sure though. No, maybe not. No, we have to watch for those too. They have flipped cards. They have smooth on the back and rough on the front. There's Nick Whitgren, Jose Quintana, Chris Davis, Pablo Sandoval, Carson Kelly. Now I'll just look at the back of these and see if we have managed to pull anything. Like I said, these are really hard to pull anything out of. Good set to collect though. You need anything over 400, which I don't think we have anything. Might get lucky and get one. Yes, there's one right here. And there's the Willie Mays card. 115. Yeah, you have to look these closely to make sure. But usually you only get one out of every 3, I believe. That's the odds are. We'll take a look at the odds. But I managed to get one out of that. But nice looking cards. Always enjoyed those. I love the older cards for sure. But Jermaine Marquez, as you can see, you can almost see a little bit of white on the corner there, but it's not. It's just a piece of dust. We'll put our short prints into a sleeve at least. Try to keep them in good shape. Let's go with the blaster box next. I've seen one blaster. Why did that not cut? I've seen one blaster box that was kind of crushed on the corner, and I was like, okay, I'm not getting that one. So you have to be careful in the retail store sometimes. People get a little crazy when they're trying to rustle through the cards, or it could be just from shipping off the pallet or whatever. I was kind of ill last week. I had a bit of a cold, and it kind of hung on, and this cough and everything else. And you see if they have the odds printed on here. Yes, they do. There's the odds. So you got base parallels, high number short prints, 1 out of 3. There's chrome, 1 out of 60. Chrome refractors. White borders are only out of basically the hobby boxes. But they got French text, minis, all kinds of stuff. So let's get into it, see what we got here. I'll open the first pack. Of course, you get 7 packs plus 1 extra, so there is 8 packs total. We'll start right off the top. I like the design of the packaging, the old style. It just brings back memories when I was a kid, going to the store and getting as many packs as I could for $1. There's Ian Kinsler. Of course, we were looking for my favorite players like Hank Aaron, Tigers, Al Kaline. There's Darwin's and Hernandez, Jose Quintana, Chris Davis, Michael Brantley, Cam Bedrosian, Aaron Sanchez, Marcus Semien, and Sam Coonrod. Let's take a look at these real quick, see if we got any short prints. I don't think so. Yep, we did get one. Michael Brantley, as a matter of fact. That's good. Spoke too soon. It's Michael Bradley. We'll get him sleeved up. Actually, put them there. So playing guitar on the weekends, and I do hold a regular job too, so I do have time to do these in my spare time for fun because I love opening packs and sharing it with you guys. I know I'm just getting started out. I don't have a whole lot of support or anything like that, but I don't care. I just do this for fun. And you never know, I might pull something really awesome sometime and then break the internet, right? I doubt it, but hey, why not? There we go. There's the ERA leaders. That's with Garrett Cole, Charlie Morton. I always like the back because they used to list all the pitchers, and they do with this too. So you can go right down the list and follow along from the whole American League, all the starting pitchers, which is great. And they have all their ERA there. Except when you get up into the four, up over 4, you know. A lot of Tigers are down there. My poor Tigers. They'll be back. We got some prospects coming in. Looks like we got a bunch of doubles from the first one. There's another Willie Mays. And I got a scratch off. These are cool. Who do we get? D. Gordon, team captain. These are always neat. You can always play a game if you want to, but of course everybody hangs on to those. There's Tommy Pham, Aaron Savali, Bobby Bradley, rookie stars, Carlos Correa, and Vince Velasquez. I don't know if there was any short prints in there. I don't think so. We'll check. Let's double check. Never know. It's usually 1 out of 3, so this is probably a nothing. It's where I got a scratch off, so I can't complain. But we got a Michael Brantley so far and a Jermaine Marquez. So let's get to pack number 3. And you still have another hanger box to go. I'll try and speed this up a little bit for you guys. There's Eugenio Suarez. And when he played in Detroit, he just came up. We called him O for Tenio. But now look at him. Busting home runs. He's busting them 10s at a time, so who's got the last laugh? There's Jorge Soler. I'm going to check him out. I'm going to check these as we go along because it saves some time. Yeah, I didn't think he was. There we got Jorge Soler. Look at the season he had. 156 hits, 48 home runs. Man, does he know what pitch is coming? There's Clint Frazier. Jack Flaherty, nice card there. He's going to be a Cy Young Award winner. There's one of my Tigers, Drew Verhagen. Jose Martinez. Joe Panic. And World Series game number 3 with Greinke holds Washington to 1 run. All right, let's move on. Pack number 4. Is this going to be the big one? You never know. Could get a autograph out of here. Could happen. There's JT Realmuto. Christian Yelich. Suzuki comes through with a blast. I remember watching that. That was a great game. Chris Archer. So how are you guys liking the spring training season? They're covering all. There's our short print JD. That's a nice one. We'll sleeve that up right now. Clear this. JD, I hit dingers. Former Tiger. Man, you got to be really careful with these cards so you do not nick the ends of them. And that was our short print card. There's Mark Melancon, Adam Ottavino, Gregory Polanco, and Tony Walters. Number 12. Like I said, we usually have to go back through these and look at them really close. On the back, they will tell you if it's like an action or something like that. So, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to look it up online and go through every card. Makes for a really long day trying to figure out what cards you have. There's Trey Mancini, Travis d'Arnaud, Oscar Mercado. Come on, let's pull somebody good. Need somebody good. What's this? An instant classic debut. Flashbacks of Willy Wonka. Okie dokie. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. from Toronto. That's a good card. Trevor Richards. Kyle Seager. And Ian Desmond. So no short prints out of that one. We got here. We will get a Major League Baseball tattoo. There's Mike Fultonavich. Card 91, Jesse Winker. Merrill Kelly. John Gray for the Rockies. J.P. Crawford. Ian Kennedy. Ji-Man Choi. It was fun to watch him play in the championship series last year, 94, in the playoffs anyway. And Tehran, got 2 left. Really hard to pull anything out of these. Like I said, out of all this so far, I've got what, 4 SPs? 3 SPs, that's it. And a couple of inserts here and there. There's Jacob Stallings. Strasburg overpowers the Cardinals. Game number 3. There's RBI leaders with Anthony Rendon. Brad Peacock for the Astros, 256. Daniel Vogelbach, all-star player last year. That is a short print. We'll sleeve that up in a minute. There's Annabelle Sanchez, Adam Engel, Nicky Lopez, and Brandon. Wow, that's a nice card there. Second base and outfield. They used to put whatever positions they played on there out of this. It's pretty cool that they kind of use the identical design they used in 71, which is really cool. There's Austin Dean. So we can get another SP going here. Here, Cole shuts down the Yankees. Willie Adames. Looks like we got something there coming up. 269. Jake Lamb. Played third base and first base. New Age performer George Springer. Starlin Castro, Clayton Kershaw, game number 2, and Kenley Jansen. That's not a short print. All right, let's move on to the next one. We're going to put our SP in a sleeve. We'll double check everything later. Let's get these back up here. We'll sleeve up this card. Be careful doing it. Clear the board. Let's see. We need a little bit of luck going on here. What do you think? Let's say need a hitter. Need a hitter. How about that? We'll go with the Johnny Bench, Tony Perez, Billy Williams. Sounds good to me. I really like how they listed everybody on the back, so all the stats for the year, and it's pretty cool. Oh, gotta remember to do mine from the left side so I don't nick anything. Really good feeling cards here. Good feel, really nice thick card stock. It's very good. All right, let's get into this last hanger. I usually don't collect too many of these. I will try for maybe a set of just the base cards, just because I like the set. And that's kind of what it's designed for. It's designed to collect the set and make your journey fun by getting a few inserts and short printed cards. But you can spend a lot of dough on this. I wish I mean, it's good because the cards have a higher value, especially like good rookie cards and things like that. They'll have a higher value. Doesn't look like we have anything, nothing huge in there. So there's Adam Hazley, card 371, Tommy La Stella. Batting leaders, nice. There's Ketel Marte. I did like that Marte card we had back there, and that could be a short print. I forgot to look at it closer. There is Aaron Judge. That's 395. Kind of looks like the old Thurman Munson card style, like that. I like that. Topps was really getting their photography down back then and getting a lot better with their sets. There's Strasburg, Chris Paddock, Roberto Perez, number 359, Brandon Belt, Donovan Solano, number 9. And no rookies yet. No decent rookies yet. Didn't pull any big guys yet. There's Joey Votto, Luis Urias, World Series Soto shines. That's a pretty nice card there with Soto. Joe Musgrove, David Price, Harrison Bader, CC Sabathia, Jorge Alfaro. That's a 402, so I think that's a short print. And Roberto Clemente. That's a nice card there. 71 flashbacks. Then we have Dinelson Lamet, Luke Jackson, Freddie Galvis, Richie Martin, home run leaders, Jorge Soler, Mike Trout, Alex Bregman, Nelson Cruz. Anything with a Trout on it is gold. Chris Bryant. Pitching leaders, Alex Colome, Mitch Haniger, Yohan Moncada, Kevin Newman, upcoming player for the Buccos. Here's 2019 World Series Celebration card I got again. Manny Margot. If you guys noticed anything that I missed, just let me know. There's 135, Malik Smith. Cool, I got a Nico card. I love this card already. That's a pretty cool card there. That's going to go into my PC. There's Dakota Hudson, the last card of the night. So what do you think? Let's compare them. Not bad. They do definitely look like the originals. Let me try and find a leader card out of here. Thought I had one. Home run leaders, pitching leader. There they are right there. '19 and the 1970 home run leaders. Do they look a little bigger? Could be. Could be the originals are just a little bit bigger than these ones here, but very nice job. Good job on the colors. Good job on, gosh, all the way around. Gosh, the borders look really good on these. And, you will have some centering problems with these. So be careful of that. But all in all, I think it's a pretty good set. Like I said, I did not pull much. Hardly much at all. This is my short prints there. I pulled 5 out of 2 hangers, and that's not very good odds. It really isn't. So like I said, to get your value out of these is really hard. And 2020 Tops is actually a much better selling product right now, I think, than these. You may see these hanging around for a while. People may give up on them after a while because they're going to be pulling these cards like me right here. I pulled a JD, which is really nice, and a Michael Brantley, Jermaine Marquez. I don't really care for pitchers that much. Jorge Alfaro is fine. Vogelbach's fine. But it's really tough to pull anything of value. If you get a hobby box, I guess you'd probably have some better odds to pull, maybe some hot boxes and things like that. So, but that's all I got for you today. We'll see you again next time. You guys have a great night.